What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a nice evening here, winter evening in Findlay, Ohio, and the Ginger Yeti and I are hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. What's going on, my man?
It's nice that it's finally a little warmer than it has been. I don't see my breath anymore, and I'm super excited to try this beer.
Yeah, New Year's is coming up, and it's going to be 60 here after it was negative 33 a couple days ago, right? So that's insane, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna
60
complain.
and rainy.
Yeah.
It was negative 33 and snowing before.
Yeah. So wild changes in the weather. Now, the beer that we're going to review today is actually one of the highest rated beers in the world, and to many this is considered the best beer in the world. This is Trappist Westvleteren 12. This is a Belgian Quad from the Brouwerij de Sint Sixtus Abdij van Westvleteren in Belgium.
So how did you get this?
This is an adventure. This is not only a highly rated beer, it's also very difficult to get. If you go to the website or you look around, the only place that you should be able to buy this is at the monastery by appointment or at the bar across the street from the monastery. That being said, obviously lots of them do make it into the gray market. I'm sure people buy them and ship them on at, huge markups.
Right.
Now, I tried to buy these online before, but they were crazy money. They were really, really expensive. I got really lucky. Pete, who's a good friend of mine, you've probably seen if you watched the show, he sent beer before. Pete is a miracle worker. I don't know how he did this, but he worked out a deal with a guy in Belgium who actually went and bought a case of these and then had them shipped over to the U.S.
I wonder how that worked, because didn't you have somebody try to ship you beer one time and it got stuck in customs and turned around and you never got it?
It did. You know what happened? Somebody sent me beer from Kosovo. I think it was Enver. But he sent it via USPS. I don't know if maybe he had it shipped to UPS or some other way. Maybe you'd be able to ship it, or maybe they just didn't mark it as beer. Or I think he wrote beer on the return label, so he sent the beer and then they shipped it all the way back.
So this is potentially illicit goods.
Well, I don't know that it's illicit per se, as long as, you're allowed to buy them, and I guess you can ship beer via UPS. I get beer from Halftime and other places. You can ship it UPS. You're just not supposed to be able to ship it via USPS. Although I think that's supposed to change. I think they're trying to put in a new rule where you can mail beer.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters who you ship it to when it's crossing borders.
Listen, we're not going that route. Either way, I got these. I think I paid $24 a bottle, including shipping. I don't know. To me, this is like a holy grail beer. It's something that I've heard about forever and wanted to try. I am a fan of the Belgian beers, so I have really high expectations for this. Now, I don't have a Westy glass, so I'm going with my Westmalle Trappist glasses here. Normally, if you watch the show, we drink out of the jam jars. I've decided this is too fancy. I have to do it justice and drink it out of a nice glass as opposed to the jam jar.
It's absolutely too fancy for the jam jars. And it's too fancy for the iconic plastic cup as well.
Yeah, and if you look at the bottle, there is no label, so these don't have labels at all. But the cap lets you know what you're dealing with. So it says on there, Trappist Westvleteren beer, and it says 12, and it's kind of a yellow cap. Now, around the neck of the beer, it says, what does it say, Trappist beer?
Trappist in beer.
Trappist in beer, so Trappist beer. I'm interested to see what this is like. When I did the unboxing video back in September, somebody commented that it's the world's most overrated beer. Maybe it is. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. And then if you've had some of the other Belgian quads, that this is kind of just similar to those. So, we'll see what's going on with it. This, ratings-wise, does amazing. If you go to Untappd, it is a 4.51. Beer Advocate, a 4.61, with an overall rating of 100 world class. So I think this is maybe the first perfect score beer I've ever had, or maybe the second.
I can't remember, but I thought we did one other one that your buddy Pete had sent us.
I thought
that
might have
been
100.
100.
Sent us a stout that was 100, maybe.
Right. I
And
think so.
Was Pliny 100? Or
Pliny,
maybe a 99? I don't know.
If Pliny's not 100, it's probably a 99 if it's not 100.
Yeah, it's got to be close. So we're going to break these open. 10.2% ABV. 38 IBUs.
So what color do you think this is going to be?
I imagine just like a dark brown. like Belgian Quad. You know what I mean? Like dark brown's my guess.
Dark browns, maybe a reddish hue.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, about what
I'm not going to risk pouring it left-handed.
Ooh. Tell you what, that head went a little crazy on there, man. All that Belgian yeast, I guess, that are doing its thing.
It's because you don't know how to pour a beer.
It's true.
I have almost no head.
I don't know. I think mine looks better than yours. I would take that. So.
Well, my goal was to drink it today before you run out of memory on your phone, not wait for 3 years.
All right, so let's go. First things first, color. If I hold this up, I got my SRM chart from Brew HQ.
I mean, that's the color I kind of expected. It's got that reddish hue.
Can't really see through it. It's
No, you definitely can't see through it.
Cloudy. It's like a deep amber color, maybe
21 or
somewhere in here.
20s, 19s.
Yeah, maybe 20. Play it safe there, like an amber brown kind of color, maybe between 18 and 20. Head, it's nice kind of brown. The head on mine looks magnificent. Anderson's got none. But
Once again, I want to drink it, not look at it.
This looks really good.
You do have a nice head on there.
It's just sitting there. That looks magnificent, man. It looks good. I like it. Pillowy, nice, kind of khaki colored head. Nice.
I have almost zero head. You get some of that like dark fruits.
Yeah. I know they always say it's like stone fruits, kind of like plum, raisins, those kind of things. Pick up that smell. I thought I was going to pick up more of a spicy, yeasty kind of thing, but I don't really pick that up on the nose.
Unfortunately, with the wild weather and temperature changes, it wreaks havoc on my sinuses.
Yeah.
Which makes it harder to smell.
The other thing I would say is it almost smells like a little bit like brown sugar or something almost, for me.
It does. There's a little bit of a bready.
Yeah. That's decent, man.
But there's not anything that's really strong or overpowering.
No, and for 10.2%...
Actually, I was just about to say there's no boozy smell at all.
Yeah, nothing boozy about it. You ready to try this, finally?
Yes.
All right, man, let's go for it.
Thank you, Pete.
We owe you, brother. I like that. Body, medium full. It's got something to it. There's definitely some body to it. Flavors, there's a heck of a lot going on in this.
You do get some booze, some alcohol in that.
Yeah.
You know you're drinking a quad.
A big boy beer. It doesn't really burn as much, but you know that it's there.
No, there's no burn to it at all, really. But in the mouth, you know you're getting some alcohol in there.
You get some nice spices. I mean, if I had to guess, it's kind of that spicy yeast thing. Sometimes you pick it up on the nose. I think you definitely get it. I also think it's kind of like I don't know, maybe mine is like this just because I have quite a bit of head on it and yours doesn't. But it's kind of like, I don't know, I can feel like it's like effervescent almost when you first drink it. Which is odd because you don't really see a lot of bubbles or anything going on.
Yes, it does have some effervescentness to it, but it's not super strong.
No.
And it does, I mean, again, you can tell you're drinking a Belgian Quad.
This almost tastes to me like if you had some kind of dessert, like a boozy dessert, like you have those cakes, like a rum raisin kind of thing or something like that. Like a boozy, rich, raisiny, brown sugar kind of dessert. That's what it tastes like to me. I quite like this. Now, $1 million question. Would you say this is the best beer in the world?
It's good. It's really good. I don't know that I'd say it's the best beer in the world, but I don't know what I would say is the best beer in the world.
That's the hard part,
I don't know what to compare it to.
I mean, I guess all you can do is compare it against the others of this style. Right, so we had the comment earlier on the unboxing video that there are a lot of other similar Belgian quads, Abbey quads, right, that taste similar. I would say similar, yes, but I still think this is better.
And when you say best beer in the world, you're comparing it to all styles of beer, which is really not correct.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, right?
Right.
I mean, that's like comparing Wayne Gretzky to Babe Ruth. I mean, they're playing different sports here almost. They're different things. Yeah, they're all athletes, but they're different things.
Is this the best Belgian quad in the world? Quite possibly.
Yeah. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I would say this is probably top 10 for me. I think it's really good. I don't even know what I'd say my favorite beer is.
Right.
I had to ask me what it is. It would really depend on how I feel, what I'm doing. Because what my favorite beer would be on a 100-degree day is probably a lot different than if you're out to a nice dinner or you're eating fish or steak or chicken, or it depends what you're having to eat or what you're doing. I mean, it's different things. But I think this is definitely worthy of the ratings. This is a very good, high quality beer for sure. And for me, at least, Trappist, Westvleteren 12, massive thumbs up.
I mean, on Untappd, I'm approaching 6,000 different check-ins, and I might have I don't know, maybe 50 that are 5 out of 5. And I would definitely make this this would be added to that 5 out of 5 collection. But again, it's such a wide range of beer styles.
I mean, we did Pliny, right? Pliny is another one of the ones that's often referred
Right.
to as one of the best in the world. And was it really good for the style? 100%.
Yeah,
I loved
absolutely.
it. I liked it a lot. Now, would I take this or Pliny, or it just depends on what you like or what you're doing, right? I mean, it's different.
But if you look at those range of beers that I've given 5s out of 5 to, it's a wide variety of styles. So again, I don't know that you can compare a Belgian Quad to an IPA.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
that's-
they're their own thing.
And I mean,
way.
that's like comparing Coke to milk.
Yeah, yeah. Depends what you're doing, right?
Right.
Milk works better with cereal.
But this is
Coke,
this
not
is
so
an
much.
excellent beer. I mean, it's absolutely deserves all the ratings. Like, it's definitely a big thumbs up. I'm super happy to finally have gotten this legendary beer. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I would definitely drink as many of these as I could get my hands on.
If you can find this, check it out. If you've had it, let me know what you think about it, man. You know, hopefully you guys all like the video. If you do, please hit that like button down below, big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Let us know what you think of Westy 12 if you've been lucky enough to try one of these. Do you think there's something similar that's just as good? Maybe you haven't had Westy. What's your favorite Belgian beer? Let us know in the comments. Hey, until next time.
Cheers.